Amáncio Ortega Gaóna is the founder and former president of Inditex, a company with 6,750 stores in 88 countries. Ortega actively invests in real estate, the gas industry, banking, and tourism. In 2012 he was named Europe's richest man by Bloomberg. Zara clothing, the company's success story. In June 2012 Amáncio Ortega Gaóna was named one of the richest men in Europe. His fortune is estimated at more than $39.5 billion. The success story of this man is interesting because he achieved all this through his own hard work and perseverance. The billionaire was born in 1936 in the small Spanish town of Busdongo de Arbaz. His family was very poor and he had to help his parents from an early age. He was also unable to finish school. At a young age, Ortega got a job as a peddler for a tailor who sewed clothes for the rich. While Amáncio worked, he often observed the tailor's style and learned the intricacies of cutting and sewing. Eventually the family moved to La Coruña, the center of Spain's textile industry. Because of this experience, Amáncio was hired by the haberdashery shop La Maya. It was there that the 14-year-old Amáncio honed his skills. Their 14-year-old Amáncio honed his skills, sewing on his own and trying to understand all the subtleties of the craft. At La Maja he met Rosalia Mera, who later became his wife. It was in La Maja that he met Rosalia Mera, who later became his wife and set up a successful business herself. This was the result of a careful study of all the stages of pricing, from the creation of the model to production, transportation and delivery to the stores. Amáncio studied the entire pricing process, from the creation of the model to production, transportation and delivery to stores, to identify weaknesses in the system. Because each stage is independent, the price of the product varies greatly. It became too expensive for consumers. Ortega began to develop his own business based on the mistakes of his predecessors. He used special patterns, sewed clothes from inexpensive but thin fabrics, and reduced production costs. Amáncio focused on the consumer and tried to make fashion accessible to many. Most importantly, he created a conglomerate of companies to ensure that all technical processes were followed. They created a conglomerate that could handle all the technical processes such as sewing. In 1972, the Ortegas created Confecciones GOA, a knitting factory where they sewed underwear and robes. In this way, Amáncio was able to bring his expertise. However, they did not yet have enough money to have their own store, and they had to leave the sales to independent wholesalers. However, in 1975 this wholesaler disappointed Amáncio and unexpectedly cancelled a large order. The factory was in danger of closing, and the family went bankrupt. Ortega found a simple and effective solution and created the first Zara store. He allowed the people of La Coruña to buy fashionable and affordable products. In this way, they could control the sales of their products. This store developed into a huge network of boutiques selling quality and fashionable clothing. Amancio Ortega continued to stick to his business policy. His fashion designers were always aware of the latest trends in the fashion world. Valuable ideas are implemented without delay. His pricing policy is also democratic. People can buy quality and fashionable products at reasonable prices. Moreover, on the shelves of the store next to each other are placed things that go well with each other. Not surprisingly, the Zara store chain grew quickly. This led to the creation of Industria de Diseño Textil S.A., shortened to Inditex. It was another success in the Spaniard's career. Amancio Ortega achieved what he set out to do. His company learned how to develop and market its own products. New clothing brands appeared. Massimo Dutti, Pull & Bear, Bershka and Stradivarius. New brands such as Massimo Dutti, Pull & Bear, Bershka and Stradivarius have appeared, and the number of stores continues to grow worldwide. The company's business tactics are likely to change as the market expands. So will its clothes, which are popular in more than 70 countries. He went from the son of an office worker to president of a world-renowned holding company. It has not been an easy road for Amancio Ortega. It was his tenacity, confidence and desire to change his life for the better. The path of Amancio Ortega, who had such a brilliant career, was not an easy one, but only because of his tenacity, confidence and desire to change his life for the better. Ortega stepped down as chairman of Inditex in 2011. After all his brilliant accomplishments, it was time to rest. Quotes from Amancio Ortega. We recall the inspiring words of the self-made billionaire. Don't be afraid. Fear binds your limbs and paralyzes you. Be willing to take risks. Always. Self-sufficiency is a big mistake for those who want to achieve something in life. When you are content with yourself, you can work with a positive attitude and pass it on to others. It's all very simple. And life is much easier than you think. I'm convinced that no one buys something just because of the price. The first thing people want is to like what they buy. The product has to be right. That's the key to everything. Becoming a businessman just to get rich is a waste of time. Blind optimism is a mistake. You have to be self-critical and constantly improve things. I've always believed that you have to be in suspense every day if you want to win. But I would like to say the following. Business is not as hard as it seems. Running a business is very simple. I'm part of the business. Not the other way around. We don't copy anything, that would be too rude. We just use common ideas in our own way.